Previously on Final Fantasy XIV. No. Son of a... Hang on, Resnick. Come on. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We did it. You pack a serious punch, Resnick. I'm impressed. The crystal has chosen well indeed. I acknowledge your strength, Noctis, yours and your companions both. Man, what is it with these gods and trials? Do they always have to be so skeptical? So it is decreed, at the world's peril do we grant our power unto the untested. Alright, Sid. Apologies for the delay. She's unlike anything I've seen before, so it took me a while to get acquainted, but the regalia is good as new. Seriously? I owe you big time. Noctis, there is much you have left done on Eos. Your presence here is an anchor, allowing me to link the two worlds for you. I shall open the way. Tarry not, for the gates cannot remain for long. Got it. Thanks. Divinities. One minute they're trying to kill you, the next they're helping you. You'll never understand them. Thanks for the company, Resnick. It was nice going around with you. Yeah, man. I had fun. Let's do it again sometime. Yeah, definitely. We gotta hang out again. Better get back home. A lot to do. Well, I better get moving. I got a promise to keep after all. Take care now. Get home safe, Noct. Who's that? Whoa. Previously on Final Fantasy XVI.
Truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Resnick Stale Shadow here, and today is the day we've been waiting for. It is finally here. We get to do the crossover event that we've been waiting for so long. Waiting for so long. We get to do the crossover event with Final Fantasy XVI. Forgive my boldness, but you are Resnick Stale Shadow, are you not? I am. Then my search is at an end. A beguiled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he designated not... He deigned... I don't know how to say that. Not to share with me. Pray remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Okay. Greetings, champion. 'Tis I who employ the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I've requests that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. Indeed, I behold the evening sky boundless and shimmering as I drink deep in its beauty. I spy two stars sailing across the inkling expanse, one on purest white and the other blushing scarlet, their courses such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with the one of the white star. A conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was struck by the spectacle. But what does it mean? Truth be told, my own interpretation wavers. My rational mind says a meaningless dream, while my art of soul insists on prophecy. Whatever great meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the word of light. In other words, you. Should the other portents indeed foretell of the future events, you are thus fated to encounter the scarlet star, whomsoever they may be. Therefore, I humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land for my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouement. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. Question is, which territory Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? I think it's the Bowl of Embers where I've battled Ifrit. While the relation of flame cannot be denied, my instincts tell me nay. It seemed from my dream more of a rigid than a bowl. A giant flickering outcrop of crystal may have a course. Is it burning wall in eastern Thanalan, possibly? Ah, the cluster of immense crystals born of the seventh unbelieved reality. Aye, it well resembles the swooping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for eastern Thanalan and the burning wall at once. Alright then, let's go. Let us go. On we go then. Forgive me, oh, I'm going to be coughing a lot. I was just getting over a sickness. Also, just a heads up, I will be taking a long hiatus after I do this quest. I'll be playing, but off camera and not recording a whole lot. I won't be finishing Endwalker anytime soon. I need to have some alone time with myself, and also focus on myself a little bit more in my spiritual journey, my own battle to fix myself. So I hope you all understand. This is something that's been long awaited and needed. I'm still on my journey of trying to better myself, so if you could, all be patient with me. I will return, but right now I have a lot that needs to be done. So, but I have waited for this time patiently, and I finally got it. So now, with that being said, I need to continue. So we'll finish this right now, and then I will come back eventually. Okay, so I need to find where this is at. I don't know if this is supposed to... Oh, it might be up here. The Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. It is said that the crystalline structures were formed with the falling shards of Dalmun Peace in the land's ethereal current. Some see as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglass at the ready. It seems to be out of place. I don't see anything out of place. I really don't see anything out of place, but I guess we'll wait and see. Oh shit, there he is. There's a man down there. He's unconscious. We gotta go help him. Hey, wake up. I'm here to help. Where am I? What's going on? Hey, are you alright? A dream led you to me? I understand how absurd that may sound, but we ourselves were unsure and waited to see it. As for who we are, I am known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Resnick Stelshire. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. My head. How did I come to be in this place? To as you seem to be you were not senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town. We have a prothesary physician look you over. I shall see our patient receive proper treatment. Would you mind waiting at the Scholar's Walk? Of course. He doesn't look in good shape.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Victims. Aren't we all?
Take it. We fight as one. This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story. No, it can't be.
Fondling is being cared for as we speak, but I told him he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not but a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Who is he? What's going on? It was kind of you to wait, thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physique has noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memory remains hazy. How did I end up here? How did I end up there? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in the state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. Understood? What of the city, Clive? Do any parts of Uldal strike you as familiar? No, maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Uldan, then. Still, I still think you should... I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known local will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway between Uldan and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the 12-Wood is in order? Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And would you take me there? Meanwhile, I should make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania and on. The entire situation has knocked me off balance, I'm afraid. Resnick, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania, the minstrel mentioned it. Is it far? Will we need mounts? By airship, you have those? Not that I doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. Resnick, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Of course. A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel from where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it is for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories might be, my general knowledge seems to be intact. Yet hearing you speak of fluxual airships, I felt confusion, disbelief. It was something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it where I was before now. But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So this is Gridania. Seems very unlikely the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it's best if I follow your lead. This tavern reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I could feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. Maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Chocobo, now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as for when or where, An impressive crystal, not a mother crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. The city certainly has a different feel to Uldal. Not only the architecture, but the people as well. This is truly a beautiful place. I'm taking a liking to Gridania then. I do like what I've seen. It seems like a peaceful life among the trees, only I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful. And that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All quiet with the XIV. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? You there, this Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you alright? Resident, do you know this gentleman? His name is Clive. He's come from another world. He has memory loss. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. It seems Garuda's the name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course, Garuda owes a debt of gratitude. Oh, sorry. Of course, Gridania owes a debt of gratitude for any of who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there's one more suited task than I. Our Elder Seedsia is well versed not only in the primal lore, but also the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I'll send word to the Stillgate fan. Stand ready to escort our guest to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Nivhaka's altar in Old Gridania. I will see that you are there granted entry to the Lotus Stand. Seems like Garuda is always the person to fight. We had to fight her with Noctis. Lotus Stand lies ahead. If you would follow me, please. Greetings, honored guests. Kane. Commander Helix has appeased me of your friend's condition. This is he? Yes, Elder Cecir. Pleasure to meet you. I am Kane Sena, Elder Cecir of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, and though beyond that I feel my introduction may be lacking. Please concern yourself with non-proprietaries. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens in previous recollection. Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixal, people who once dwelled here in the Twelves Wood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself, most frightening. However, her capricious temper as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Resnick has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. I fought against her twice. Once with her here, and once with a guy named Noctis. Similar to your situation. A winged woman of volatile temperament and power over the wind. Fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind the monstrous missions was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and yours, your primal, are not the one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized the description. A distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local Rumongo and around, improbable to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts. I've heard visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to Al-Sal. My brand. It's a mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel memories trying to surface, but when I try to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another problem was when 'twould seem the pain has lessened intangible source. Long I have studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. When subconscious denies attempts to confront their awful truth, the mind creating the shield of that pain to protect the heart. The bearer of my own making? How then am I to overcome it? Without hiding, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we should triumph over the said adversary. So you think me from another world? My memory said world would not return unless I acknowledged some terrible truth. A truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree. I have given the thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may be struck off in a heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when you're not at your best. Which I turn to you, Resnick. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I seek is thick with thorns. But if you were to walk with, if you have the will to walk with it, then gird yourself for war. Await me at Apakulu Falls. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm waiting to indulge him if it means making progress. We're going to meet him at Pakulu Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Sorry everyone, my apologies. This place, why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louis Swall gathered the band of adventurers in the time of the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Their purpose is to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit! I know something is there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seatsia's presence, words which brought him pain. My significance of Barra eludes me. You and I are more familiar with Ifrit. Considering your reaction, there's mere mention to the name. 'Tis likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus I resolve to weave my lyrical magics to bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here where Archon Louis Swall paved the ethereal path to the primal's lair. Will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you do battle, the phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real, but you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Where has he sent us? You stand in the bowl of embers, the site where the Almajar summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon where the warrior of light became the slayer of gods. 'Tis but a convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by the fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno. An accurate penicillin, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. It's time to uncover the truth, Clive. Alright, time to find out who I am. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Resnick. Let's do this. With me, Resnick. Well done, now it's your turn. Leave. Flames grow hot, so watch yourself. Shit, I can't move. Resnick, buy me some time. This won't hold me. Why, thanks. Resnick. Still in the fight? We know it. Too damn many, we can't rely on steel alone. A few more standing, Resnick. Leave none standing. On your guard, he means to unleash hell. So with me, Resnick, let's finish this. With pleasure. So much coming. Good. One more to do it.
And I blamed another for what I did.
To spare myself.
The guilt. I feared that
by accepting
accepting
it,
it,
what little was left of me.
I would lose what little was left of me.
But I accept
I know the truth of it now. You are not afraid.
you were not.
I am. Clive, are you alright? In the battle against your own mind, it would seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. This illusion is unraveled, yet you brought a friend back with you. This is Toggle, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. This is no mere loyal ally in the battle, and no keener guide when the road is ahead is uncertain. Ah, that would explain the apparition in the lingering ether. Toggle is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so to reclaim the memories of his he lost.
It was not a conscious act. He's manifested his readiness to return home in the form of his trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I've done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix Flames. He was destined to become Archduke as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered. His bright future cut short. From this day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. The dormant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. It was anguish, yes, and guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers I went to Phoenix Gate, and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. Your tale suggested something in the ruins. Some mysterious force was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes? What are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning, or it takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly to where we need to go. You've come this far, and now Toggle will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Toggle? Take me home.
Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds. Now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eurasia was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbrel Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threat to all we hold dear, the world underwent a mystic renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle of benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix fled into being to save us from our hour in the direst need. The Phoenix? Aye. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events. Its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of the solidified flame is proof of the Phoenix deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection that brought you here to the secret place of ours. Drawn to the flame. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend. No matter how daunting the hardship or bitter the truth, may your journeys be fair. Always, no matter what fate awaits the journey's end. Come, Toggle. We have answers to seek. The last day awaits. Safe travels, dear friend. And then he was gone. I feel stirring to the ballad. But today, it would be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story form in the fleeting of an excerpt. I doubt it belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to a conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted by me in this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Resnick. The little adventure is over, set in motion as it was a dream by the most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As promised your reward, I hope this is sufficient. Toggle provided such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle.
May his loyal spirit serve you well in your travels until we meet again.
was me. I killed Joshua.
Ah, you're awake. You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
Do it.
Hey?
Kill me. It was me. I killed him! I killed Joshua! I killed them all! I'm a monster! And I deserve to die! So end it! End it now! Please! Please! Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll, see you in the hall.
Perhaps we can go on a mission together again.